Hi, my name is Faheem Ahmed. I'm from Nusrat, from Germany, and I'm a trainer for the FastLisa project. Working with youth can be very difficult because they don't open themselves, they have their own fears. But with these local ambassadors that I had the pleasure of working with, it was amazing because they opened themselves, they worked with me, and you knew that this is something that they do by heart, and it is something that they are affected personally, and they want to do their part against hate speech, and that was amazing to see. And even if we worked on something, it could be anything in these workshops and in these trainings, they were doing it by heart and really trying to grasp the importance of everything that we did and everything that they are going to tell these because they are multiplicators of other people's. So they try to grasp everything that I thought and try to implement it as well. Hate speech online is a very big problem that we face as a society, and I think that we have to tell people about hate speech, but also combat it as a society, because it is not only a problem that affects me as a person or you as a person, but the whole society. And if we want peace in our society, we have to combat it as well as a society. My personal identification for the ambassadors is that they are not only hate speech ambassadors, but peace ambassadors, because for peace, you need to stop hate speech, because if you see the root of everything that is happening in the world is the way that we talk and the hate speech that people are doing, even if it's in the politics or somewhere else. So I see the local ambassadors as peace ambassadors. You have one goals that you can achieve, and one kind of goals that you can achieve, but they seem to be very far away. With hate speech and with FastLisa, I see an important part that we can do for the society to establish peace in the world. And I know it's just a European project, but if we start in Europe to tackle hate speech, I think that the world is going to be behind it as well. And so I see the role for this project, and the goals of this project is necessarily, if you think a few steps ahead, to establish peace, because that should be our main goal as a society and for the whole world. A methodology of teaching is that you have to establish a credibility first. And my credibility that I started with was that I'm not an expert who studied this at the university and go in depth in the theory of it. What I did was I said that I am personally affected by hate speech, and I showed examples as well, screenshots of some people that comment on my page, of my Instagram and YouTube page as well. And I showed them that this is not something that I just want to talk theoretically about, because I am as well affected by it, by my ethnicity and my religion, because I'm a Muslim. I am affected of hate speech, and that is my motivation, and that is what I want to give them and show them as well, and how you can treat and handle hate speech by something that I personally have done and have best practices with. Yes, something that really enlightened me in some way is that because we have a group that is a little older, they go to 30 something, a little below 30, and one group that is not even 18 yet. How they see hate speech is very interesting to see, because the older group wouldn't define some things as hate speech, and the younger generation, that was really interesting to me. They had a way of seeing hate speech that the older generation did not even see. They did not even recognize the problems with the words that they were using, And the younger generation who are younger than 18 years old, who you wouldn't expect it normally to be, they identified something as hate speech, where I, or as the elder generation, didn't even recognize it as hate speech.